Hi guys, it's Marilla and I'm back. Well, I'm here with a video. I'm not going to say back with another video because I know it's been forever since I've been uploading proper content. Now, quick explanation. My computer was rubbish, got a new one. Now I can do what I need to do. Anyway, I have to say I'm very happy to be back. I've missed it so much. My most humblest thank you for the 2,000 subscribers. I can't tell you, I hadn't looked at my subscribers for a while. When I looked at it, my mind was blown. I am so grateful for all of the support that you guys have been showing me, all of the people in my comments and the likers. I mean, I just honestly, it means the world to me. I've stuck by this art just purely out of the love for it. Realizing that I've got an outlet and a way to connect with people all over the world just warms my heart. Make sure guys you write in the comments where you're from. I'm always fascinated to hear where my viewers are from, but you all show me so much love and I'm just so appreciative. Anyway guys, enough talking now, back to the drawing. Finally, I've been looking forward to this so much. I can't even tell you, I spent 3 days trying to learn to use this computer. I just need to pick up a pencil. I've been sharpening them for no good reason. So let's just get started.
When not manifesting themselves to human eyes.
I said I might do it on the weekend.
In our physical world, which is very commonly experienced in other
So her BB's team, yeah. My side girl got a 5S with the screen cracked. Still hit me back right away. Better not never hesitate. Don't come around, think you're getting saved. Trying to show the dogs brighter days. Got a torch trying to light the way. Biting everybody, which is ironic, cause your next album probably won't ever see the light of day.
Now I've probably complicated things a little bit by making the eye face slightly to the right. Now what I want to do is show you how I would have probably drawn eyelashes back in the day. I would have probably started, now the eyes obviously going to the right, so what I'm thinking is, first of all we need to decide where the eyelashes are going to come from. I have to say guys, it's really hard for me to remember how I used to draw, but I have looked online and I've had a quick look at the eyelashes that other people have drawn. Now I'm thinking, let me get the direction. I think over here I would have done them. Those ones would be quite long, so let's do that one straight, shall we? Again, really annoyingly struggling to get it wrong. Habit of trying to draw it right. These do's and don'ts, I think I might do quite a few of these videos because I need to start, you know, if my aim is to teach you guys or to give you guys a helping hand, I have to pay more attention to the way people do things so I can basically explain how it should be done if somebody's doing it incorrect. Now let me see, how am I suppose at this point you just want to add more eyelashes, but there's one thing I did learn quite a while ago, excuse my squeaky chair, but I did learn to kind of clump eyelashes at times, so you can kind of do that and then add like another. So I'm going to start doing that now. Oops. Now I know enough to know that I should go outwards. What am I doing? I should go outwards. Now I do want this thumbnail to look kind of realistic anyway, because this is kind of more like the advanced do's and don'ts. I basically want to show how, yeah, it can look realistic, but you want to make it look even more realistic. But I've kind of made this look really wrong. Now, what I can see is that I should have made those ones go more of an angle like this and then kind of made them go straight across there. But doesn't matter, this is the wrong one. And we can kind of overlap the lashes a little bit if we want to. Let's just go in, make it look like fake lashes. Because girls be wearing those heavy layered lashes these days. I did try fake lashes once, and then I let my sister put them on me another time. But if I'm honest, as much as I think they look amazing, it kind of got in the way of my drawing. I don't know if any of you ladies with eyelashes, fake eyelashes, can relate, but at first you kind of feel like you can't see. And I sat down to draw with fake lashes on and I was just like, no way. Not happening, take them right off. So I don't wear fake lashes. But anyway, here we go. Now let me thin it out a little bit here. Now I've really given these eyelashes like a thick look. I'm gonna add a bit here. I think my hand's shaking a little bit. I think I've drank too much Coca-Cola. It's getting a bit late over here now, guys. I'm actually getting tired. But like I said, I'm going to get these videos out for you. I actually enjoy editing now. It's not the nightmare that it used to be. So I can't wait to edit this. I would like to edit it tomorrow, so just thought I'd do this now. And like I said, this is a pretty simple video. I just want to show you how some of us may have drawn eyelashes at some point, and then we're going to go on to how they should be drawn to make them look as realistic as possible. I could probably darken this area. Let me see. Because at the root of the eyelashes tend to be quite dark, especially if you've got a mascara or whatnot, or eyeliner. So as an attempt to try and make it look really realistic again, bearing in mind that all I can feel is how wrong I'm doing this, but yeah, as an attempt to try and remember how I would have drawn them. And I'm smudging everywhere. Smudges, by the way, they happen all the time. I think sometimes people think I don't make mistakes. It's like my mistakes are constant. You just learn ways to fix them and try not to make any permanent marks that you can't get rid of. See, even now I smudged it. Anyway, this chair is really squeaky. Maybe if I was going to try and be smart, I would have gone in with a pencil. Knowing me, this is the sort of thing I would have done back in the day. And tried to put those thinner ones, make it look a bit more like lashes. No, it's funny, this one's really quick, but the next one's going to take quite a while. Maybe actually, I'd even go to the point of getting some lashes coming from further out here and do some shorter ones to thicken them up. So there we have it. There's the don'ts. This is the way that I probably used to do them. Now I could do some eyelashes at the bottom. Let's go. I would have done them like that. Not forgetting to curve them, of course. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump straight in with the do's. Now I've been, the last few minutes I've just been itching. I almost made a mistake on this one. I kept going to do it the right way, so I'm going to start from scratch. Now we're going to go over to the do's. Now this is what I've been looking forward to. Let me just sharpen my pencil. Now for this one, I've pulled out my 0.3 mechanical pencil. Now this is like, what was this, Pentel? It was only about £1 something. It's really not expensive. I got it from a stationery shop. Now to get started with the do's. Now I'm going to jump straight in with my pencil. Now I am using a reference here just because I prefer to work with references. But again, I would have a rough idea how I would do it. I never get things as realistic as when I'm copying a reference, but still, just to let you know, if you're trying to get something really realistic, then use a reference. An eyelash is coming from right down the bottom here. Now one eyelash is coming straight from the bottom there, and it's coming up to the eyelid. So first of all, I'm going to start out in pencil, and then I'll go in with the black pencil. This is like just for safety, so if I make a mistake I can fix it before it ruins the portrait. Now the main point I want to tell you guys is, you see, when we draw from imagination, or if we're just trying to make eyelashes look realistic, we tend to focus on what direction should the eyelash go in. Now I want to show you how it can feel kind of alien to draw downwards first before you flick the eyelash up, but actually if you pay attention, just this is the eyelid underneath here, this is the lip of the eyelid underneath. That's where you put your eyeliner or whatnot. That's for the girls. Now in general, our eyelashes tend to come from here across this line here. Now that's quite shadowed, just so I've got a guide. And also it's going to be shadowed anyway because that's where the lashes come out from. Now what I want you to do is imagine if an eyelash comes from here straight up like how we did on this one, then there's no real curve at the root of the eyelash. That means the eyelash comes straight out of the lid and bends straight up and pushed against your actual eyelid. Now, all of us know that's not how eyelashes work. They actually come out and come forward. Now, the way to give that illusion, especially with the eye to the side like this, would be, now for a guide, you can, I'm going to start by doing one here. And I'm going to take it a little bit past this line and I'm going to draw it onto the actual eyelid. Right of the eye. Now if you see that, you'd never believe it's going to turn into great eyelashes, but I promise you, just trust the technique and go ahead and draw another little bend from this darker area here. Draw one part going down like that. Now we're going to thicken this bit. Now I know that doesn't look realistic yet, but it will do. Now again, I'm going to do the same around here. And I'm going to draw, this one can be a bit more curved. And then I'm going to go straight from there up. And let's keep that going. Now we've done one from over here across there. Let's do the odd one that just wants to go in a different direction, shall we? Let's draw it going down to the eye, the white of the eye, and then flick it all the way back up and bend it slightly, maybe even make two come out at the end of that one. Now I can see one faint one coming here, bending and going across there. Now you've got to remember, eyelashes come out in all different directions, so this is the darkest part of the eye. Now you're going to draw one coming down here and out like this. If anybody's copying what I'm doing right now, please do email me the picture at artistmarillo@yahoo.com. I always enjoy looking at people's artwork. By the way, tell me where you're from. I get a lot of emails and questions from people that are in America. And I don't know why, I just love to know where you guys are from. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to skip that part there and I'm going to jump straight over to this side, because again with the eyelashes above here, you're going to have them, maybe let's just do one coming out from above here. You're going to get one stray hair just randomly coming out from the top. Okay, and let's do some more up here. Okay, now across here, because the eyelashes kind of gather here, let's get a nice curve on there. You need to imagine all the eyelashes are going to come down like this, okay? Now let's draw one from here. Now it's coming out from this shadowed part of the eyelid, comes down and it kind of curves straight back up. Now let's jump in with this pencil. It's good to darken it once you're ready, as long as you've got them going in the right direction. I like to thicken up the root of the eyelash. And we're going to see it come together now. That's where it comes out. Now I won't use the black pencil all the way to the end. Just do it halfway. So it gives the illusion that it kind of thins out towards the end. I'll do the same with these ones. Nice and black, as dark as you can there, and then just make it go up. Now I'm going to show you a little something here. Where this one comes up, that one goes up to there. What you could do is take another one and draw it down as though it's coming out of right next to that one, because obviously most of the eyelashes seem to come out of one part, that one line across there, and then you get the random ones that are coming from a little bit higher or a little bit lower. So I hope I'm not making this confusing. I'm just basically paying attention to what I'm going to do here. Is I'm going to draw one line, then I'm going to draw another line, and I'm going to go up from there. Now I'm going to use this pencil. Now what I want you to do is just kind of go up from there and there. So you've done 2 next to each other. Okay, now I've kind of messed this up a little bit because I'm doing them in all different places, but it's okay, it's fine. What I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to start following the picture. Now this one is very thick. There's one next to it, and there's even one that comes like that. This part's a little bit lighter, and there's a thick part here at the end. Now I'm guessing this lady's got mascara on. In fact, I know she has, since we don't have, our eyelashes don't seem to clunk together at all like this, unless they've got mascara on them. But anyway, let's make this one come out from the same line, and then one can come up from there, and one can even come up from there. Now when we get up here, we want them to start coming forward and flicking up. So they're going to come down like this and flick up. Come down here and flick up. Now I'm going to start by the one furthest from here, closest to this part here, this line, just to get a little idea where. Now what we're going to do is we're going to draw the lash coming from here. It's going to come all the way along, and it's going to go like that. Now afterwards you can always go over the ends like this with the pencil and just thin them out, but for now I'm just going to go straight in with this. Please do it with pencil first if you're worried you're going to ruin it. Once you feel like they're starting to look like eyelashes, you can go over them with the black pencil. Now again, we're going to make this one come up here. So it doesn't matter if they actually go into each other, that's actually quite realistic, as some of these lashes are going to come from like somewhere here, and they're going to bend up towards the other one. One from here, and maybe one from there will join it, and it will jump up like that. From around here, eyelashes tend to kind of do their own thing. Now at this point they're going to start getting lower. Now I know that seems weird, but if her eye was turned to the front, all of these ones would be the longest. So as the eyelid goes down, the eyelash should be in around the same order. So these ones will only come down, and then they'll come up to about here. I'm going to thicken the root of that one, and in between you can draw random ones, just random ones here, there and everywhere. Now I've drawn one here going down. Now what I want you to do is go down from the same lash, stop in line with this, and just flick up again, because like I said, some of them kind of grow up together. Now I'm going to start doing some from a little bit higher. Remember to go down first and flick up. Now they're starting to get some thickness, which I like. Don't forget, you've got to leave some gaps. Natural eyelashes or eyelashes with mascara especially, they're kind of clumped together. So you want to leave some gaps. You don't want it to be full like this. Not if we're drawing natural eyelashes. This one's pretty thick. There, thickens up there. Now under here is dark. That's just the shadow. Now, you can see them coming out here, going up there. Now this one here, I want to kind of join it. I'm going to randomly just draw another one going down, and instead this one's coming down and up over here. So they're all kind of in different directions at the moment. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to change from this black polychromos pencil over to the 0.3 mechanical, because I want to be a little bit more specific now. I don't want to keep randomly drawing them so that they end up going a little bit too clumpy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add to the ends very softly. Now these ones are going further up. Let's have another look. Now there's some coming from here and just randomly pushing up. Let's do some more. These ones are going across, and now they're starting to flick out over here and again here, but now they're starting to flow over to the other direction. And now what I want to do is draw some coming down here again with the mechanical. Draw them coming down here and kind of swooping almost straight across there, almost straight, and we want some to come up slightly. Again, we're not coming out of the eyelid, which is here. That's the eyeball, that's the eyelid. They're coming out from just above the eyelids, so we're going to have them, they're kind of spaced out. Now this one, you see it coming down here, I want to flick that one straight up like that. And these ones look quite long, but I'm keeping it realistic here. This is what I see. You can see I'm not being too careful with them. I don't really feel like you can get eyelashes wrong in a way that you can't fix, because they tend to go in different directions. It's just if you do too many in the wrong direction, then you have to kind of start again. Or now let me push up there. It's just before it goes onto the eyelid. Let's start by tiny little mark there, tiny little mark there. Is darken nose. I'm just going over them now, trying to kind of join some, clump some. This can turn into a clump. That needs to go up more. Now some of them here are not coming up too high, but then some of them are coming out from here, and you've got some going right over there. Now we've lost the little white of the eye up there. What I'm going to do, strengthen that there. I'm going to darken this whole area, but I'm not going to shade it. I'm just going to actually draw some little lines coming across here. Now usually if I was drawing a portrait, I would actually draw every single one as I see it, but I'm not going to do that right now. This is just to give you guys a rough idea. That one can go down, this one can go down and up. Now I can see that it's not looking too realistic here, so what I want to do is darken some and really show the curvation of each lash. And also some are coming forward and curving up, so we will need to kind of clump some together, I think, to make it look a bit more real. Some are coming up here. There were some coming out from here. And the odd little one there. Now I'm going to just kind of tidy up where they're coming from here. Since they're coming straight out of the eyelid, I'm just going to make that a little bit clearer to see. Now over here you're going to have some right down in the joint that are going to point downwards. For the direction of this eye, they would be pointing downwards. But also you're going to get one or two that just curve up a little bit. Now what I would have done now is kind of here, you get a little extra tip, okay? I would have drawn some shadows across here, because it just shows the creases in the skin just down by where the eyelashes come out of the eyelid. It'll probably get darker around here. Fade them out a bit, but it will help with the realism again. Now what I'm doing is just darkening across the actual eyelid, and I'm going to use my brush just because it's a habit for me to keep trying to make things look realistic. I think this one's going to look too far up. And I've smudged all over this picture, as you can see. And now, I'm going to use my brush to kind of blend what I've done up here. Obviously over here, it was just too much eyelashes to see. So now with the bottom lashes, as you can see over here, they were all just going in the perfect directions, but just, you know, there's no darkness at the roots here like there should have been. As you can see with these ones, these clumping together look more natural. They also come down a little bit, so you can see that they're kind of 3D, they kind of come forward, especially these ones coming forward. You can see that these ones come down a bit, so they're flicking up and giving the illusion that they're coming forward slightly. These ones are coming forward but over to the right as well. Now what I need to do, okay, brilliant, just flattened my pencil. Now what I'm going to do is definitely use my 0.3 for this part, because obviously with these lashes they're a little bit more fine. Now here is where the eye lip kind of meets the eye. That bit's a little bit darker there. Now what I want to do is move down slightly, so I'm going to give like a guide. I think my guide is around in between this dark line and this dark line is where these lashes are going to come out. I'm going to have one that comes from here and just bends down like that. You don't want these ones to be too long. I'm going to put one coming out just here, another one kind of going across there to show that there's some little baby ones over there. Then we're going to have some come straight out and down, across there and down. And there you have it. This was my don'ts and this was my do's. Now I hope that's been helpful. Now if you have any questions about this video or about anything really to do with art, do feel free to put it in the comments and I will get back to you. Or you can contact me by email at artistmarielo@yahoo.com. Also, you'll find my regular updates on Instagram and Snapchat. All of my contact me details are in the description below. And yeah guys, just enjoy drawing eyelashes. I hope you have fun with it, and please let me know how you get on. If you try to recreate this drawing, send it to my email and I'd love to see your artworks and also find out where you're from. Let me know where you're from. Little obsession of mine. Anyway guys, take care. Until next time.